What's up, tennis fans? I'm Lauren Lynch, and this is Tennis Now, your source for the latest tennis news now. Huge upset on the ladies' side. To make it to the third round at Wimbledon, German wildcard Sabine Lisicki upset French Open champion Li Na 3-6, 6-4, 8-6 on Thursday. She almost upset the world number 3 Vera Zvonareva and fought through some cramping at the second round of Roland Garros earlier this year. Li broke Lisicki in the first break point of the match and served to win the set. The second set ended when Li double faulted between the two, sharing breaks of serve. The German broke her 5 of 11 breakpoint opportunities while she gathered 4 of 11. Li Na had 2 match points, but Lisicki fought at deuce for a third match point when the third-seeded Li hit the ball wide in a 54-minute third set. The 2009 Wimbledon quarterfinalist folded to her knees with tears of happiness. Lisicki rejoiced in her post-match interview, saying, "My emotions are over the moon." Prior to this match, Lisicki had a fair bit of unluckiness. She was injured for the majority of the 2010 season and said, "I had to start over from being on crutches for 7 weeks." Now the world number 62 hit the most aces at the All England Club thus far for the ladies, with 17 total aces. The rest of the top Wimbledon seeds have remained strong. 14th seed Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova also fell to fellow Russian Nadia Petrova 6-3, 6-3. Defending champion Serena Williams took a fall in the first game, but came back to defeat Simona Halep 3-6, 6-2, 6-1. Halep broke early for a 3-1 lead in the first set. While being up 5-2, she had to receive treatment on a hamstring. Despite the injury, she closed the set 6-3. Using her experience of coming back, Williams was able to dominate in the second with a 4-1 lead and 2 breaks. She won with a lucky net court shot at 6-2 and finished the match with 2 more breaks in the final 28-minute set. Williams won 88% of first serves and her 34 winners, despite 19 unforced errors to her opponent's measly 7. The rest of the seeds won and included Anna Ivanovic, Svetlana Kuznetsova, and Julie Gergis. Off to James, who will let you guys know about the guys.
Thanks, Lauren. Well, similar to Tuesday, we saw very solid performances from Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer, as well as our fair share of 5-set matches and close calls. Now, Djokovic played Kevin Anderson of South Africa, a potentially tough opponent because of his big serve. The serve benefited from a very strong start, though, as he raced out to a 4-love lead. Anderson struck back once, but he couldn't get that second break of serve, and Djokovic served out the first set. Now, the rest of the match was fairly routine, and in the end, Djokovic had 31 winners to 14 unforced errors and 7 aces. Now, he did throw in a few more double faults than usual, but he'll have to be pretty satisfied with this game going forward. Now, much later in the afternoon, Roger Federer took to center court to face Adrien Manarino of France. The Swiss picked up where he left off on Tuesday, breaking in Manarino's first service game and closing out the first set in about 25 minutes. He was so dominant that he lost exactly 0 points on serve, and he broke his opponent twice. Now, the last 2 sets were just as routine as the first, and by the end of the match, Federer lost 11 points on serve, with 3 of those points coming in one game. He also had 38 winners to 10 unforced errors, while Manarino had only 10 winners to just 9 unforced errors. Now, his match today may have been comfortable for him, but his next one probably won't be. Federer faces David Nalbandian, an old nemesis, in the third round. They've played 18 times in their career, with Federer having a slight 10-8 advantage. Now, it has been a while since they last played, with their last match coming in 2008, and Federer may have an advantage in that he has played far more matches than this year. Regardless, he'd better be on top of his game. Now, earlier in the day, we also saw Robin Soderling come back from a 2-set deficit to narrowly defeat former Wimbledon champion Lleyton Hewitt, and Juan Martín del Potro dismantled Olivier Rochus after Rochus won the first set in a tiebreaker yesterday. Now, when they resumed play today, del Potro was a different man. He lost only 5 games in the final 3 sets, and I'm sure it helped that he hit a stunning 48 winners to 11 unforced errors in those sets. Now, for the entire match, he had 75 winners and 25 unforced errors, along with 30 aces. He faces Gilles Simon in the next round, and if he can get through that match, he could play Rafael Nadal in the 4th round. Now, we also saw Jo-Wilfried Tsonga beat 20-year-old Grigor Dimitrov in 4 sets, and Viktor Troicki was ousted by Yen-Sun Liu of Taiwan. Tomorrow, you can look forward to seeing Rafael Nadal, Andy Murray, and Andy Roddick take to the grass courts. And that's it for the men's results. For a complete rundown of all that happened today, check out our stories on www.tennisnow.com. Now for more of today's tennis news, we go back to you, Lauren.
Thanks, James. Some controversy might be afoot. Serena Williams wants to know why she and Venus have been playing on Court 2, also known as the Graveyard of Champions, where all the favorites fall, instead of Center Court or Court 1. Serena said, "They'd like to put us on Court 2, me and Venus, for whatever reason. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. I don't really think about it. I don't make it a big issue," Serena said about the scheduling. "I think at some point maybe I should." Tournament spokesman Johnny Perkins said the scheduling was not intentional. Perkins said, "I don't think it's anything deliberate clearly. It's a hugely complex jigsaw puzzle. Everyone probably looks at it from their own point of view, so she's obviously quite entitled to." To end the day off, Dick Enberg got everyone laughing with a comment he made to Chris Evert while commentating on Venus's match yesterday. Check it out.
I think back to one of the leaders of the All England Club, didn't exactly have his color code correctly, but his argument was, he said, "You realize if we have yellow balls and green grass stains, what we'll have bloody blue balls at Wimbledon." That was the argument.
Okay, I'll leave that one alone.
Well, that wraps us up for today, tennis fans. Be sure to subscribe to the Tennis Now YouTube channel, clicking that button right up there. And also remember, we have a contest going on, a video contest in which you should impersonate a tennis star so you can win a 2-night stay to New York. I'm Lauren Lynch, and this is Tennis Now. Thanks for watching. See you soon.